Welcome to Unit 4, Lesson 6, Squares and Square Roots Practice Problems. Select all solutions to the equation x squared equals 7. So what we got to do here is take the square root on both sides, and the square root of 7 is equal to plus root 7 and minus root 7. So it looks like A and B work as solutions. Okay, final solutions. So to get rid of a square root, we square both sides. So x equals plus and minus 3, plus or minus 3, plus minus. For the next one. To get rid of a square root, and we only look at what's being done to the variable. Okay, that's what makes this unique. We square both sides. So x equals 9. And for the last one, a square root can be equal to a negative, so there's no real solution. If c is a positive number, how many solutions does x squared equals c have? So you take the square root of both sides. If c is positive, x will be positive c and or negative c. So plus minus c. So it has two solutions. If c is a positive number, how many solutions does the square root of x equals c have? X equals c squared, which is one solution. Because for right now, we cannot take the root of a negative number for right now until we learn a new number system. All right, this one got a little cut off, so I must have forgot to get B in here. Suppose that a friend missed a class and never learned what 37 to the 1/3 means. So using exponent rules, we know that the 1 is the numerator and the 3 is the root. The numerator is the exponent, the denominator equals the root. So 37 to the 1/3 means the cube root of 37 to the first power, which equals the cube root of 37. And leave it like that. The cube root of 37 is not perfect. When you take roots of non-perfect numbers, you get irrational numbers. So this is an exact number. So if it's not a perfect root, cube root, square root, fourth root, whatever root, leave it as a radical or a rational exponent. Now, what would happen? Part B is not written, but if we was to cube this, when you raise a power to a power, you multiply the exponents. This becomes 3/3, which equals 1. So if you cube 37 to the cube root, you get 37. Because anything to the first power is that number. Okay, write it without using exponents, which means change it into a radical. We got the cube root of 5 squared, which is the cube root of 25. 4 to the negative 3/2 is 1 over the square root of 4 cubed. Negative exponent does not mean a negative. It means you flip the number upside down. The square root 4 cubed is 64. And the square root of 64 is 8.